Gabby. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be an unboxing and a try-on demo of the Boxycharm May 2018 box. If you'd like to see what I got in my box and how I would apply it, then please keep on watching. Yay! So this month's Boxycharm, I was actually really excited to receive because we got an extra product, first of all, since it was like their Boxycharm's birthday or like anniversary, something like that. So we got an extra product and we got really good stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and try something different. Usually I pull everything out of the box and I explain what it is and then I try it on. But I was watching the way Kathleen Lights does it and I want to try doing it her way, where she pulls something out of the box, tries it on, and then moves on, if that makes sense. So I have the little card that it comes with. And the first thing that I see in the box is this Cover FX Blurring Primer. So this primer retails for $38, which is already more than the box itself. Boxycharm is $21 a month and you get full-size products. So this is what this one looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and try this out and tell you guys what I think about it. Alright, so it's kind of chunky and it looks like a tinted primer. I hope it's not, but we'll see. After trying it, I don't feel like there's anything special about it. Like, I probably wouldn't gravitate towards this just because it doesn't do anything for my skin specifically. I have really dry skin and this isn't hydrating, but overall, I think it's a good primer. I'm gonna go ahead and apply my concealer and foundation and see how the primer works with my concealer and my foundation, and then I'll be right back and tell you guys what I think. Alright, so I just finished applying my foundation and my concealer over top of the Cover FX primer, and personally, I do like this primer, but I don't think that it's good for people that have dry skin, such as myself, because it doesn't really do much to help blend out your concealer or your foundation. In case you guys were wondering, I use the Tarte Shape Tape and I use the Infallible Pro Glow foundation. It wasn't hydrating for my skin, so underneath my skin feels really dry still. But I do think that this primer is really good if you have oily skin or combination skin. I personally probably wouldn't reach for this primer, but I do think that we got a good primer in our box and it was a good deal. The next thing in the box is the Aesthetica 3-piece brush set. This retails for $45. It comes with a spoolie brush, an angled brush, and an eyeliner brush. So it comes with these three. I'm gonna go ahead and try the angled brush to fill in my eyebrows. It's a little bit too thick for my eyebrows, I feel like, in my opinion, but let's just see what happens. So this is just the Brow Gals, what is this called? The Brow Gals Convertible Brow. I'm gonna dip into this first shade right here. Next I'm gonna take the spoolie and comb the product through my brows. I do feel that the angled brush is a little bit too thick to be used for your eyebrows, and I personally wouldn't use that for eyeliner because, once again, it's really thick. So I'm not really sure what this brush could be used for. Okay, so I really like the spoolie brush. I love spoolie brushes. These are so convenient to have. I really like this. It wasn't rough on my skin or anything when I was combing through my eyebrows. The angled brush I kind of have mixed feelings about just because it's so thick. It did do an okay job at filling in my eyebrows. I probably wouldn't fill in my eyebrows like this on the regular. This brush is really thick, so it's really hard to get certain areas without over applying product. And I don't think I would use this for eyeliner. So I'm not sure what I would use the angled brush for, but it's very soft and it did a good job at applying the color. Last brush is the angled brush for eyeliner, which I'm actually going to use later once I've opened up the gel liner that comes in the box. So the next thing in the box is this palette from Pure Cosmetics. It is their Sculptor palette. This palette retails for $30 and it just looks like this on the inside. It has 4 colors, 2 contour and bronzing shades and 2 highlighter shades. And then it comes with a mirror in the palette as well. Also, the palette smells like chocolate, which is actually kind of cool. And then the next thing in the box is this Aesthetica P12 face brush, and this retails for $27. It's very soft. It doesn't really specify what kind of brush this is. It just says face brush. So I guess I'm gonna just use it for bronzer and see what happens. I'm gonna take the lighter of the two, and it smells like chocolate. And I'm going to bronze up my face. Alright, so I just finished bronzing up my face using the P12 Aesthetica brush and the Pure Cosmetics Sculptor palette. I think the colors in the pan actually look darker in the pan than they do apply, because as you can see, it's not that dark on my face, which is good because that means I can actually wear these colors. And the brush, I would not recommend to use it for applying contour because it kind of is blotchy when you use this brush. I think this might be actually like a powder brush. I would use this to apply powder and wipe off like your bake and stuff, just because when I use this for the Sculptor palette, it just kind of applies color in one spot and it's hard to blend out. So I would use this to apply powder. Next, I wanted to use the dark shades in this palette as eyeshadow just to see how they blend out and see if I can do a look with that. So I'm just gonna take my Morphe M441 brush and the lighter shade in the palette and just apply that to my crease. I'm just gonna go ahead and take a flatter brush and use the champagne color in the palette. Now I'm just gonna take the darker color and apply that to the outer V. Next, I'm just gonna take this angled brush that we use for the eyebrows, and I'm gonna try to use it as a smudger brush on the lower lash line and see how that works out. I'm gonna take the lightest shade, contour shade in the palette, and I'm going to smudge this along the lower lashes. The next thing in the box is the Pretty Vulgar Gel Eyeliner. The packaging on this is so cute. Like, it looks like an old timer like ink thing where you use like a feather pen and everything. Eyeliner retails for $24. So I'm gonna go ahead and try out the last Aesthetica brush that came in the trio, and I'm gonna use this to create a winged eyeliner with the gel liner. Alright, so I'm not a fan of this brush. I feel like it was a little bit too thick for it to be an eyeliner brush. Therefore, it didn't let me get like a sharp wing. It didn't let me get a thin wing. I'm all about thin and sharp wings, and I do not like the way that my eyeliner came out. I also feel like the gel eyeliner wasn't as pigmented as I thought it was gonna be. It took me a couple tries to get it to be this black. It was creamy. I'm not sure if it was the brush or the eyeliner that didn't work for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply mascara and eyelashes really quick, and I'm also gonna apply blush, and then we're going to try out the highlighter from this palette and then the lipstick that came in the box. So I will be right back. Alright, so I just finished applying my false lashes and I applied some blush. So now we're gonna go ahead and try out the highlighter from the Pure Sculptor palette. I'm gonna go in with the shade Originator, which is the lighter highlight shade in the palette, just because I feel like it will go with my skin tone a little more. And I'm just using a highlighter brush to apply it. This shade is very pigmented, and I like the shade. It's actually really pretty. Yeah, it's very pretty. It's very blinding, very pretty. I put some on my upper lip, I put some down the bridge of my nose, my inner corner, my brow bone, and I do like this color. I think this is what worked the best for me. I think the palette worked the best in my opinion. But we have one more product to try out, and it is the matte lip gloss. So I'm actually very interested and seeing how this matte lip gloss works, because lip glosses are supposed to be glossy, but I guess we'll see. This is from Beauty Creations. The packaging is very cute and it's huge. This retails for $10 and it just has like a doe foot applicator. So I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips and then I'm gonna put the lip gloss on. It smells really good. It smells like strawberries. So this is what the matte lip gloss looks like. I think the color is so pretty and perfect for summer. I think this color will go well with every skin tone. It's very like magenta-y and very, very summer, so I love that. It's a little bit sticky and it doesn't dry quick. Like I already applied it and it's still a little bit wet. But other than that, it looks really pretty. Out of everything that we got in the box, I think my favorite products are the sculptor palette and the lip gloss, just because I feel like I would get a lot more use out of these two than the brushes and the primer. I do really like the face brush. I think this is perfect for wiping off your bake. I also use it to apply blush, but I found the same problem that it kind of placed all the product in one spot and then it was difficult to blend out. So my two favorites are these two, and then I would say the brush. I wasn't really a fan of the trio. The only brush that I liked from the trio was the spoolie brush, and I really enjoyed the packaging on the gel liner, but I don't really use gel liner, so I wouldn't really gravitate towards it. But the palette and the gloss, I feel like I will get a ton of use out of. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this Boxycharm unboxing and try on for the month of May 2018. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to smash that subscribe button before you leave. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.